Snow and sleet showers in the Olympics of Washington State, Olympic Mountains and Cascades of Washington State, and snow showers in east central portions of Washington State, and snow showers in southeastern portions of British Columbia, snow showers in west central portions of Alberta.
Seasonal snowfall so far this year.
Franny, Wyoming, good evening, good morning, 34 degrees and overcast skies here. Okay, let's take a look at our satellite low minute shows.
Falls within a top 5 snowiest winter.
Our back to the clouds from northeastern portions of Texas, searching down on southeastern section, search up Atlantic seaboard and coming to New England and down through New York State, Pennsylvania, down to Ohio, and searching the eastern Great Lakes and up in Ontario, and down to the west portion of Quebec. Back to the clouds up in Newfoundland, and the clouds searching it all the way up in Ontario, down to Quebec, and searching it over the northern Manitoba and down through over the portions of Saskatchewan, down for northern portions of Alberta, southwestern portions of Alberta, and the eastern portions of British Columbia, down for western portions of British Columbia, stretching it down to the Pacific Northwest, down for California, Nevada, down for Utah, down for Wyoming portions of the Dakotas, and back to the clouds from southern Minnesota, down for Iowa, down for Nebraska. Never back to the clouds from western Missouri, down for northern Arkansas, down for southeastern portions of Kansas, down for the northern portions of Oklahoma, down for Texas here. Alright, let's take a look at our radar, our map situation here. High pressure centered in western and North Carolina and the Utah Colorado border here. Low pressure centered in eastern portions of Colorado and in Virginia here. And up into Manitoba.
We're going to really test here. I think, of course, was last night. Besides the action on the ice, a lot of people looking at the action on the ice, and who better than Tara to talk about that.
Cold front from Louisiana stretching down to Georgia and down to the Carolinas. Stationary front off the Virginia stretching up the Atlantic seaboard here. Pink front stretching to Maryland, down Central Pennsylvania, down for New York. Cold front from southern New Mexico down for western Texas and down for western Oklahoma down for Kansas. And warm front down in Nebraska, cold front from Nebraska, stretching to Iowa down to Minnesota. Warm front from southeastern portions of Manitoba up in Ontario. Warm front, cold front station clash off the Washington coast, bringing some storminess to the west, Pacific Northwest. And a front of mine from southern Nevada down for Arizona. Front of mine from western portions of Mexico. 19 degrees our temperature right here in Boston. It's 32 out in Washington D.C. 44 in Atlanta. 71 in Miami. 68 in Brownsville, 49 in Dallas, 44 in Kansas City, pair of 20s in Minneapolis and Chicago, 25 in Great Falls, 43 in Seattle, 48 in San Francisco, 57 in Los Angeles, 33 in Salt Lake City, 46 in Denver, and 41 in Albuquerque. Here. Regional conditions, it's 19 out in Boston and out in Marshfield and down in New Bedford, 15 out in Taunton, 13 out in Norwood, 21 in Falmouth, 29 out in Chatham, 27 in Prospect, 31 in Nantucket, 30 in Boston Vineyard, 19 in New Bedford, 27 in TF3, 23 out in Westerly, 18 out in Smithfield, 36 out in Block Island, 18 out in Webster, 16 in Milford, 13 in Sturbridge, 14 in Worcester, 13 in Leominster, 9 in Bedford, 13 in Beverly, 19 in Gloucester, 11 in Nashua, 8 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 5 in Concord, New Hampshire, 11 in Durham, New Hampshire, 27 in Island Shoals in New Hampshire, 36 in New London, 25 in New Haven, 25 in Bridgeport, 19 in Denbury, 18 in Waterbury, 18 in Meriden, 17 in Hartford, 19 out in Windsor Locks. Now 15 in Windsor Locks, 13 out in Springfield, 17 out in Amherst, 17, now 13 degrees in Greenfield. Pair 15 down in Lee and in Pittsfield, and 16 in Northampton, 22 in Bennington, 20 out in Albany. New York, it's 33 in New York City, 34 in Islip, and 37 in Montauk, 36 in Block Island. Okay, let's take a look at our HPC forecast discussion here for the country.
All the chicken in your grocery store is inspected by the USDA before.
Warm and trend for areas east of the Rockies this week. Rated mountain snows continue for the Pacific Northwest. A zonal flow pattern across the continental United States will offer a quick progression of weak weather disturbances across the nation in the middle of the work week. Typically cold weather is played much of the northern United States has retreated northward throughout to Canada with more seasonal conditions expected over the few days. Temperature expected to be warmer than the average.
Tastier, more tender chicken.
To above average levels for late February from South Plains to the East Coast as level. Region developments as main storm track stays in the north. 7 Texas and the Florida Peninsula expected to be the warmest nationwide with highs expected well into the 80s. Out west, sustained moisture flow at final passage from the Pacific area expected to be keeping conditions unsettled. Across the northwest and the Gulf Rockies with widespread light and moderate precipitation for Wednesday. Most of the precipitation should be into the form of rain near the coast and 6 minutes snow will fall for the higher elevations. The Cascade and parts of the northern Rockies may receive a foot or more of snow over the next few days. Elsewhere, a surface low is forecast to develop over the Central Plains by Wednesday night, with showers and thunderstorms likely from Central Texas to Missouri as Gulf moisture gets advanced northward. Warmer and increasingly more humid conditions are expected over the deep south and into the Texas head of the system. Here.
Create jobs and friendships for those.
Okay, let's take a look at our forecast discussion here.
Lobster bacon concerts. Go to bestbuddyschallenge.org.
Plowable snowfall expected today for much of the region with lesser amounts south and east through 895. A ridge of high pressure settles over the area by late tonight or early Wednesday. That is followed quickly by low pressure Wednesday after the evening that tracks across eastern Massachusetts rise and Gulf of Maine. High pressure Thursday moves offshore, allowing for much warmer area by Friday. The cold front sweeps across the region by Friday afternoon. The streets of fast moving weather systems will produce various amounts of cloudiness and next weekend with a chance of precipitation late Saturday and Sunday. Colder and brass for the start of next week. Snow has been progressing steady northeastward overnight across Philadelphia, Newark, New York City, and now Bridgeport, Connecticut. It should overspread the Hartford area during the tail end of the morning commute. 2 points of Rhode Island and eastern Massachusetts near zero, and the leading edge of the storm has been evaporated into this dry air. Meanwhile, the low pressure center has caused on and off the New Jersey coastal radar shows very heavy precipitation outlook there. In addition, thunderstorms were forming along the Delmarva coast and in South Pacific with the upper low center. This simple burst should move across the region by this afternoon overall. The forecast is on track.
Being an Olympic champion was an impossible achievement.
Okay, let's take a look.
I set my goal to make the Olympics when I was 17 at the 2002 Olympics in Salt Lake. And I just said I'm going to do it. What if it has difficult setback and how did you overcome it?
Okay, short duration, but high impact snow event on Tuesday. Time on Tuesday snow. Snow develops 8 to 10 a.m. in the interior. Snow develops 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. eastern Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Heaviest snow by noon to 6 p.m. Snow may end as rain along the southeast of the Boston to Providence, but not before accumulations. All precipitation ends between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. and impacts difficult evening rush hour. 1 inch per hour for snowfall rates. Snow-covered roads and poor visibilities. Okay, less than an inch of snow from Cape of the Islands down to coastal Plymouth County to southern Bristol County. 1 and 2 inches of snow from eastern Rhode Island from Newport, stretching it down to Fall River, down to Taunton, stretching it down to Brockton and end up in the Hingham Mayor. 2 to 4 inches and 1 to 2 inches for extreme southern Rhode Island. 2 to 4 inches from central Rhode Island, stretching it up to eastern Rhode Island, down to Providence and Warwick, and stretching it up to Alabama, down to Taunton, down to Easton, and stretching down to Braintree, and up into Boston, and stretching it up into Beverly. 1 to 2 inches also possible in Gloucester. And 4 to 6 inches snow from Connecticut and Rhode Island, Northern Connecticut and Northern Rhode Island, and stretching out western and central Worcester County up to the Midwest, and down into the northeastern portions of Massachusetts. And 6 to 8 inches from central Worcester County, including the city of Worcester, stretching up to Fitchburg, and stretching it down from much of southern New Hampshire. 4 to 6 inches possible in extreme southwestern portions of New Hampshire. And I've been using the EDD model, and snow and Manchester, New Hampshire will get the jackpot with 8 inches of snow. Here. Okay, we are under a winter weather advisory in effect from now until 8 p.m. tonight for much of the State 95 quarter from southeast Massachusetts, Boston on the North Shore and Cape Ann. Has the type snow, heavy times, accumulations, snow accumulation of 3 to 5 inches. Timing from mid-morning and evening hours. Impacts, heavy snow is possible at times with reductions in visibility and slippery conditions. This heavy snow may be followed during the evening commute. Wind southeast about 10 to 15 miles per hour, with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Visibility is 1/4 mile or less at times.
Sweet deal.
It seems we have a presidential accord. A Honda President's Day sales event ends soon at your New England Honda.
A winter weather advisory issue with snow and ice is forecast to develop in the affected areas, but accumulations expected to be like any store ice will result in slippery conditions on the treated roadways and sidewalks. When temperatures are below freezing, motorists need to be especially careful on bridges and overpass where slippery spots can easily develop. Winners weather advisory. Days 2 for 7. Wednesday for Monday. No hazard weather expected at time. Okay! Let's.
Control your TV with your voice. The X1 Entertainment Operating System. Only from Xfinity.
Okay. We're gonna.
100% electric Nissan Leaf is more fun than ever. What seats better than
We're gonna. Time now.
and will charge.
Please. And now, 2 hours later at 10:44, the snow will be here in southeastern Massachusetts, Metro Rhode Island, and Alpha Connecticut, and few inches of snow can see up the Northwestern Canyon and down to the North Shore. Then 12:46, snowing for much of the region, and a couple of sleet showers off the coast and rain off the eastern Long Island. And the sleet rain line will make its way up into central, up to Bristol County, and rain in the much of the southeastern metros by 2:48.
Really good. With a mid-cap.
And the storm will get out of here it'll be up here by around 5 o'clock. And it'll be out of here with a few snowflakes around 8:53. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Goes like this. For today, snow, high near 34 degrees, southeast wind about 7 to 11 miles per hour, chance of precipitation of 100%. Total daytime snow accumulation of 1 to 3 inches possible. Tonight, a chance of snow, mainly before 8 p.m. Most of the skies, the ground becoming clear skies, low at 24 degrees, west wind about 6 to 11 miles per hour, chance of precipitation is 30%. New snow accumulation less than a half inch possible. Wednesday, a chance of rain and snow before 1 p.m. Then rain likely, but the skies high near 43 degrees. South wind about 5 to 10 miles per hour, chance of precipitation 60%. New snow accumulation less than a half inch possible. Wednesday night, a slight chance of rain, misting snow after 8 p.m. then gradually ended.
Exploring a city of
Part skies low 28 degrees. West wind about 10 miles per hour, wind gusts as high as 20 miles per hour, chance of precipitation 20%. Thursday, same skies high near 44 degrees, west wind about 7 miles per hour. Thursday night, a chance of rain mainly after 10 p.m. Most skies window low at 33 degrees, chance of precipitation 50%. Friday, showers likely mainly before 4 p.m. Cloud skies high near 53 degrees, chance of precipitation is 70%. Friday night, a chance of showers, most skies low at 31 degrees, chance of precipitation is 40%. Saturday, most of the skies high near 48 degrees. Saturday night, part skies low at 29 degrees. Sunday, part of the skies high near 43 degrees. Sunday night, most skies low at 24 degrees. And for Monday, most of the skies high near 38 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the day! A snowy day on tap for Tuesday. This is PJ with you. Have a good day with a good positive attitude. Here.